Well, I'm gonna try to get it started, y'all. My granddaddy's 1948 Ford 8N tractor. I'm gonna give it a shot today. Don't know what I'm doing, but I'm fixing to learn. Come on, Holly. Come on, girl. So we are headed over here to the tractor. My granddad's Ford 8N tractor that he gave me, and see if we can get it going. And Brooke's got Tucker with her, the cat dog. I got my dog with me. So we're gonna try to get it over there. So my plan is to get it over in the garage. The only issue that I'm a little worried about is when we got it off the trailer, it didn't stop very good. So I know I'm going to take them back wheels off at some point and look at the brakes on this thing and see what's going on with it. The whole stopping thing has got me a little bit worried, but we'll see. We're gonna pull it with a side-by-side. You think go backwards with it, or you think do that?
I think go backwards.
You
Look
think?
at the sky. You think we're gonna beat the rain?
I hope so. We do got some rain coming in, and this is a perfect little project for me to do while it's raining, because they're talking about raining for 2 days. Do you think we need to go all the way around?
I do.
That's what I'm thinking too. I don't think we need to try that hill,
No.
because it's going to hit that, and I don't want to tear nothing up on the tractor. So let me get it uncovered, and we will start trying to get this over into the garage where I can start working on it. All right, so got it uncovered and looking for somewhere to hook it up to so we can pull it. And there's really nothing here in the front at all. I mean, nothing. There's really nothing for me to hook to on that front there. I could hook to this axle over here, but I'm scared if I do that, the wire's gonna tear into this front panel, and I really don't want that. So we decided that I got a hook here so I can actually hook it around back with no problem. So I think that's the route we're gonna go. We're gonna give it a shot and hook it from the back and pull it that way, versus maybe damaging something up in here. Because like I said, I don't see anywhere to hook it up in this front area at all. I just don't. It's just all solid right around in here. All right, here we go. Put it in neutral here. I believe it's in neutral. All right, let's go. All right, so she's easing me down the hill with the winch. And
You don't feel like you're gonna get to going.
so we're gonna go this route with it. I don't think it's not a super heavy tractor, so I don't think it's gonna pull everything downhill at all.
This is a tractor pull.
Very much so a tractor pull. Don't know if we're gonna get over this hump though.
I'll let you go a little bit so you can go over that hill.
Yeah. That's what I thought right there. All right. All right, so that went pretty smooth, smoother than I thought. Our initial thought was we had to go all the way around the property and come down the driveway, because we didn't want to come down that hill, but since we did it backwards, then
Had tension enough to hold it.
So that worked out pretty good. That worked out really good, better than I thought. And it seemed that the brakes started working a little bit after I started using them, so they may just be maybe seized up or something. I don't know. Oh, this is exciting though. Give you guys a bit of a recap on this tractor. So most of y'all know that follow us that tornado hit Granddaddy's place. And of course, Granddaddy's doing fine. Everything's fine with Granddaddy. We're still waiting on the contractor to get started on his house. There's still a little bit of red tape that we're kind of dealing with, but all is good. Nothing for us to be worried about. Granddaddy's in a good spot. He's fine. So we're good there. And I've told you guys, especially during the live streams, if you don't follow our live streams, that as soon as the contractor gets started on Granddaddy's house, we're gonna go over there and we're gonna film some of it and give you guys a full update once I have something to kind of show y'all. Right now, there's really nothing to show you guys. So that's where we're at on Granddaddy's. But of course, the tornado hit Granddaddy's house. My Granddaddy's 100 years old. This is his Ford 8N tractor. It's a 1948 model per the serial number, if I'm reading it correctly. And he, of course, he doesn't use it anymore. And he gave it to me. And he hasn't driven it in a while. And he's pretty certain that the carburetor is probably gummed up pretty good, and the gas tank probably is too, because there was still some gas in the gas tank. And if you know what old gas smells like, then that's what it smells like. Also, it's still 6-volt system, and the battery's dead on it. And of course, because it hasn't been cranked. I have a lot of you guys that reached out to me, told me the best thing for me to do is when I can, is to convert it to 12 volt, because it is a 6-volt system. I asked, is it worth it? And y'all all said, yes, it is. Because in the long run, I'm going to pay for it up front, but it eventually pay for itself later down the road. And it's just more convenient because everything is 12 volt these days. I don't know when the last time the oil's been changed in it. I don't know when the last time that the trans hydraulic fluid's been changed in it. So I'm going to go ahead and do that as well. A lot of you all guys also reached out to me and told me if it hasn't been driven in a while, then it's not hard to do, that I may want to go ahead and replace the points. So I ended up getting a little tune-up kit that came with the points and new spark plugs. And the spark plugs may be fine, but I'm going to go ahead and replace those two while I'm at it. Whew, I'm thinking that probably the first thing I need to do is take that carburetor off right there, because I got a carburetor kit, and get that thing soaking in some carb cleaner. Hopefully in this video, this thing cranks and runs and I can drive it around the property. Hopefully. So I actually have been looking at purchasing an antique tractor for a while now. I just had never have pulled the actual trigger. So when Granddaddy told me that I could have his old Ford 8N, I was just blown away. I really was. I want the extra tractor is that I wanted a smaller tractor, kind of this size here, to become like my garden tractor when I'm out there in the garden. That, you know, Brooke could be bush hogging. I want to do something in the garden that we don't have to switch attachments on. I can have whatever attachments I want on this, whether it be a plow or a cultivator or whatever it is that I want to run on this thing, that I can have it and I don't have to take anything off the Kubota. I don't have to stop Brooke doing what she's doing or wait on her. I can do what I need to be, you know, what needs to be done in the garden with the tractor. And I just wanted one that was just, you know, I just wanted an old classic tractor. I just wanted something that you kind of felt, you know, you could feel the history off of. And this one being my granddaddy's, you know, so there's a connection there that's even more awesome. But, you know, just the feeling that some farmer from the 40s used this tractor on his farm to do whatever it was that he wanted to do, just as, I don't know, that means a lot, and it's just pretty awesome to me. I just love nostalgia, and this is right up my alley right here. It'll be a very, very useful tool here on the farm, 100%. So I'm thinking first things first, let's take this carburetor off, and I want this to be a disclaimer right off the bat. Just as it is when I do woodwork or any type of work, I'm not a mechanic. I actually have no idea what I'm doing, guys. I really don't. I'm gonna depend on YouTube videos if I get stuck. I'm gonna depend on my manual I got, and a lot of you guys sent me all kind of service manuals for this tractor, and I can't thank you enough for all you guys' help. And just figuring it out as I go. That's just kind of how I do things. I have no idea what I'm doing, but we're gonna figure it out. Me and you, we're gonna figure it out. And we're gonna get this beautiful, awesome tractor running. All right, so I think I got everything done. I got to put this plate on here, but I want to start it and see if it cranks. That's my main thing. Only thing I'm worried about is the carburetor. Did I put it back right? You know, first time doing it, so I'm a little worried about the carburetor. I got gas in it. The battery, I hit it one time just to see if it would turn over, and it did, just boom, and I cut it back off because there's no gas in it. But I just put gas in it. Here comes the true test. I hope the battery holds up for me to get it started. That's the thing I'm worried about. I've got a feeling it's gonna be a cold start because I drained all the gas out of it, and I don't know, we'll see. I think after I get it started, I'm probably gonna check the oil again and make sure the oil is okay. If I get it started, that's the thing. It had way more gas in it than what I thought. I will tell you that. I didn't think it had near that much gas in it just by looking inside the gas can. It did not look like that much gas, but it was. All right. I just don't want nothing to hit anything here. All right, spark plugs in, wires in, everything's done. Whew, I'm a little nervous. All right, let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. She ain't been cranked up in a long time. Right, there, no, that's my choke. All right, foot on the clutch, foot on the brake, switch on. All right, so I'm going to make sure I got everything right. I saw how to check the distributor, and that's what I'm fixing to do now. The tractor's in neutral. I know that because I've already cranked it and hadn't moved, but it is in neutral, so I'm safe there. I gotta find me a ground. I'm going to touch the top of the coil, power there, and hit the start button and see what happens. And it's flashing, which means it's working. That's what she said, so if it's flashing, it's working. All right, that leads me to believe, so I got fire. We got fire, that it's in the carburetor, that I've done something wrong in the carburetor, so I'm gonna regroup here. Hey, you guys gonna watch me. You're gonna see the good and the bad, and you're gonna see that I don't know what I'm doing sometimes. But, you know, I hope videos like this encourage some of you guys, because honestly, I have no idea what I'm doing, okay? I really don't. This is the first time I've ever rebuilt a carburetor, especially on a 1948 model tractor. All right, got that. Hey, but I can tell y'all what. This is the third time that I've taken this carburetor off. I'm getting pretty good at that. This may be a video where she don't get running, but that's all right, because we're gonna figure it out. Let's see what happens. Come on, baby. All right, keys on. Still nothing. You would think I could squirt a little carburetor cleaner in there and it would fire up. But it's not. All right, nothing. Spraying carburetor cleaner in it, it's not doing anything, just absolutely nothing. I don't know. I don't know. That ain't good. Water pump's leaking. So, we got another issue. Water pump's leaking. And it is leaking good. And it looks like this hose is leaking. No, it's coming off the water pump. The water pump is leaking. And it just started. So this is not good news. Doesn't help the fact that it's not running, but this is not good news. It looks like it's coming from the bottom. I'm thinking there's a weep hole. The leak is not coming. Back here would be the gasket leak, and it's not coming from there. It's coming from up here. And if it's like a car, I think it's got a weep hole in it, which means something's gone bad or fixing to go bad, because it's just pouring right there. Or it feels like it, unless it's coming from here and pouring that way, but definitely just started leaking. Wasn't expecting that at all. And it's everywhere. Ugh. All right, so I am a little frustrated. I'm not feeling confident at all. To be honest with you guys, that's what we're about, being honest. And my confidence level is not high right now. Just that it didn't turn over. It never gave me any sign that it was going to turn over. I was hoping for something, just a little put up. I would have taken that. I didn't get that. I even put the old spark plugs back in there. I got to reading about spark plugs, and so I put Grandy's old spark plugs back in. It looked kind of rough, but it's just nothing. And then the water pump started leaking, so back to the drawing board. That's okay though. That's okay. We ain't giving up yet. That's right. We gonna get this tractor running. I'm telling you guys, I'm gonna get this tractor running. Period. Hey girl, we gonna get it, ain't we? Yeah, we gonna get it. Yes, we are. I'm gonna give me a spark plug analyzer and some more tools. Do a little more reading. We gonna figure it out. I ain't worried about it. Are you? We ain't gonna worry about it. We gonna figure it out, ain't we? We gonna figure it out, y'all. You bet your bottom dollar we gonna get it, ain't we, Holly? Yeah.